Hi and welcome. My name is Gerd and this tutorial is about how to use text and metadata with the CI Hub connector. Now, for this topic, I would like to explain metadata with a few short sentences. So I won't dive too deep into this subject so that this video doesn't turn into a 1-hour presentation. But I still hope that this tutorial gives you a nice insight into the capabilities of the CI Hub connector. I would like to point out 3 topics. Number 1, metadata based on an asset by using IPTC, XMP and EXIF data. Number 2, metadata based on relations between DAM, PIM and ERP systems. And the third one is metadata based on objects, mostly used in a DAM or a PIM system. But let's start with the easiest one, the standard metadata based on an asset. The CI Hub connector gives you all the information provided by the connected system, and in addition the IPTC, XMP and EXIF standards. So let's have a look at an asset. The quick view gives you a first insight into the meta information. You can hide metadata fields and you can add metadata fields. And if you want to order your data fields appropriately to your usage, just drag and drop them into your preferred position. Now let me show you how easy it is to add images and text from metadata of this image into your layout. Just drag the image into the target container and then just drag the text from the metadata fields into the text container. And when your text container is connected to a paragraph style, the text is perfectly formatted. That's all. It's very easy, isn't it? The details section gives you a complete overview of the basic content, the XMP, the EXIF, and the IPTC content. So let's have a look at topic 2, metadata based on relations between DAM, PIM, or ERP systems. There are a few more metadata fields to handle, like product specifications or pricing information. I've prepared a document with some placeholders in it, so you can start to drag and drop content onto the placeholders. The placeholders are set up with a paragraph or a character style, so when you replace these elements with a metadata field, the paragraph or character style will be automatically applied. Just select the placeholder, delete it and drag the metadata field to the position of your cursor. And with a bit of grep style, the formatting can be easily extended. As you can see here, it's working with superscript and even individual kerning and tracking. You can also use tables with placeholders. They work the same way. And as you can see, there are only 6 metadata fields, and the drag and drop can be quite annoying, even if the data occurs more often in the layout. This is what we call the boring stuff. But let me show you another way of doing this. The CI Hub connector gives you another opportunity to optimize this process, and you can get rid of the drag and drop of metadata fields. Just use the CSV export feature in the CI Hub panel. Select your assets and tap the CSV export button. This feature exports all metadata into a structured CSV file. There are some options for the export, and if you want to make sure to have the latest versions of the assets, you can add them to the export. Connect the export to the data merge of InDesign by selecting this CSV export, and you can select one of the products for your preview and render the document. And as you can see, you get the same result with just one click. And it's up to you if you render one product, a range of products, or all products with just one click. And even if the metadata or images have changed, just repeat the CSV export and render again. And if you have prepared your InDesign doc with the alternate layout feature, you can produce various formats within seconds. But let's move on to topic 3, working with multiple assets, metadata and text files based on an object. So this is how an object looks like. Contains lots of metadata and various images. And if your source system contains multiple languages for these metadata fields, you can switch between source languages by selecting the specific content space. But let's stick to German. You can use the CI Hub panel to work the same way. Select your objects, hit the CSV export button, and connect the CSV file. And here we go. And again, even if metadata or images have changed, just repeat the CSV export and render again. This ensures to always work with the latest information regarding text and images. In this case, we have 36 metadata fields for each product placed within seconds. This is a huge time saver, and you can reuse the InDesign document just like a template. And you can add text files to your layout by just drag and drop them onto the page. It works with TXT files, with rich text files. It works with IDML files, which are often used by translation service providers. You can use InDesign snippets, InDesign documents, and even Word docs. That's mainly used for the legal stuff. So that's it for today. I hope this session gives you some inspiration to optimize your next project by using the CI Hub connector. And please remember, work with approved texts only, stay compliant, automate the boring stuff, and save lots of time. If you have any questions, visit us at citihub.com or shoot me an email. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.